Hi everyone. This is my fidget curl with heart topper, and basically it's just a curl with a cute little heart decoration. It's a great fidget for your hands. I use 100% acrylic, so it's a little bit tougher, and I don't put any embellishments on it or anything, simply for safety reasons. For small children or for kids who like to pick things off or put them in their mouths. And it's a great little, just a nice little stress reliever just to manipulate, stretch, and fidget around with. Let's get started. So I'm using Red Heart Super Saver in Aruba C, and this is size 4 I, and we are using an I. So I like to follow, if you're going to use different yarn, just follow the suggestion or your yarn of your choice. And make sure you have scissors and a darning needle, and let's get started. So we're going to do a magic ring, and that just goes around your fingers once and tack it down there with your other finger. Insert your hook in between that X, pull it through, and essentially you're ready to go. I'm going to weave the long end around my hand, and I'm going to tack this down. Make sure you keep the little tail around that circle in order for the magic to happen. I'm going to tack it down once, and then that becomes, for this purpose in my tutorial, the first chain, 2 and 3. So we did a chain 3, 1, 2, 3. We're going to do 3 half double crochets. So that's yarn over, insert into the circle, bring it up. You have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 3 of those loops, yarn over again, yarn over, and pull through those 3 loops. And the last half double crochet for this step, yarn over, pull through all 3. And I do have a tutorial for the stitches that we're doing now. And then we're going to do 3 double crochet. So that's 1, yarn over again. Looks just like the half double, but we're going to go through those first 2 loops and the second 2 loops. Try that again. We're going to do 2 more. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over through the first 2 loops, yarn over through the last 2 loops. Yarn over, last double crochet for this step. Yarn over, pull through the first 2, pull through the second 2. And then what we're going to do is we're going to chain 2. Chain 1 and 2. And just because I know me, I'm going to get here. We have 3 half doubles, 3 doubles, and our chain 2. We're going to slip stitch. That just inserts the hook in the circle, bring up a yarn piece or a yarn over, and then we're just going to pull that one we just made right through. See that? We just took a piece of yarn and put it through the loop and made a new loop. Let's chain 2, 1, 2, and we're going to yarn over and make 3 more double crochets. And this is the first one. The second one. And the third one. See that? 1, 2, 3, and that first chain 2. Now we're going to do 3 half double, basically mirroring this side here to make that heart. Yarn over, pull through. You have 3 loops, 3 half doubles, so we're just going to go through all 3. Second half double crochet, yarn over, pull through, go through all 3, yarn over, pull through, and go through the last 3. There it is. We don't have a yarn bugger in my ball of yarn in the middle there. Feels it tugging. So we're going to just chain 1 now. And remember I said to keep this yarn piece together with the circle because you're going to pull it. And this is what makes it magic. See that? The little stitches that we did in the order that we did them made that little heart. And because I pulled too tight, I want to open it up a little bit because we're going to slip stitch into the second chain of the first chain 3 that we made to close this off. So there is the, it's under there, there it is. So we have 1, 2, 3, and we're going to insert into the second one. See that? This is part of this double crochet, so it's 1 and 2. Insert in there, grab the yarn because it's a slip stitch, and we're going to slip stitch that to the loop on the hook. Okay, we're going to pull that out a little bit, flip this over, take the tail and give it a good tug. You can choose to weave it in if you want to at this time, just so it doesn't get in the way, but it's not going to because we're going to turn it over again like this. And we're going to continue on with the curl part. Okay. You don't have to fasten off or anything. So we're going to slip stitch again in that second chain where you are. Currently, we're going to insert the hook and we're going to slip stitch one more time. The hook gets caught in the little fibers. All right, so let's start with chaining 26. So a chain is yarn over, pull through, 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 and that's 5 because we never count the loops. So you're going to need to make 26. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I will meet you back here when you have 26. Okay, so we have 26 chain. Always keep the chain looking at you, meaning flat with the V towards you, not this little ridge back here, which is another stitch. Sometimes it's the back stitch of the chain. And we're going to start with our curl. Okay. So in the second chain from the hook, we never count the loop. 1, 2. Look at the little ridge there sometimes. And we're going to yarn over because we're going to put 3 half double. You might think, oh, it's not going to fit. It will. 3 half double crochet, that's 1 and 2 and 3. Make sure you keep this straight. If you twist it, you won't get that cute little curl you're looking for. I'm going to do one more with you, and then I'll meet you back when we are 1 stitch away from the end, which is stopping at the last chain. So we have a yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, there's 3, yarn over, pull through, and our last half double in this chain. And you can always put 4, whatever you like. And so it starts forming a little loop there. Okay, so I will meet you back here. Just continue on going straight, making sure it stays straight at you, those V's, and not twisting, and making sure you're putting 3, 1, 2, 3 in each one of these chains. Okay, so we're back, and I just wanted you to see that mine did this. I didn't make a mistake. You just, as you're crocheting, sometimes it doesn't look right because it just, you're crocheting, but all you have to do is twist it, and it should line up pretty good. And there's that, and there's your little curl. It'll look better once we finish it off, but it looks pretty good. Look cute and kind of tight there. So here we are at the very last chain. We're going to do 3 half double crochets again. That's 1. Curl back that way. 2. And 3. Okay. Then what we're going to do is we're going to slip stitch. Again, yarn over and just pull straight through. Because I like to do a final chain right there, brought that through, and then I'm able to cut it. Just cut a small piece because you're going to weave in the ends. And you're just going to pull on that hook and tighten. And you're like, oh no, it doesn't look right. It does look right. See? You just have to manipulate it back to a little curl. And there is your curl. Now, you're like, well, the hole in the middle of the heart isn't right. Well, we take that little yarn piece again and tighten. And that puppy will loosen from time to time. We're going to fix that with our darning needle or our big eye needle. I like to fold it this way because it makes it easy for it to pull through. Okay, we're going to pass that through, and I'm very leery of my stitches coming undone, so I go through the back side once, I go through the back side again, and then I go through one more time. Oh, I didn't tighten that tight, did I? You can still do it, see? And you try to tack it down by running it through the back so that circle stays closed, that magic circle. There we go. And that is my third pass. I'm going to pull that tight, and then I'm going to cut that little thread there. And then I'm going to take this one and show you where to place it. Just hope it focuses in the right place. Cameras are so funny. Okay. I like to just turn it around, run it through the back right here. Just these two right here. Just like that. And then run it through these stitches here. Run it through again. Okie. And here we have cutting this piece right here, and there is your little fidget curl. And I put a couple of beads on this one right here, and basically as you are doing your half double crochets, you take your hook out of the loop, you put a bead on that loop, you pick up that loop again with the hook, and you make your stitches. You keep going. There's a bunch of tutorials on how to do the beads afterwards, and they're pretty good. That has a little hole in it, but I liked it that way. And so here you have your cute little fidget curl. Thank you.